February 1st, 2020. We're out here working on the car. Auction car. 02 Grand Am. 3.4. Good looking car. Sadly, it's going to have the heads checked out on it. So I'm in the process of doing that. Really nice looking car. Door handle's broke. So anyway, we started to disassemble the old engine here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Got some wiring harness issues. It's pretty common, I'm sure, on this one. This is the power steering wires. I guess it tells you when the power steering fluid's low. They were shorted out on the intake manifold. This thing's leaking coolant. Hopefully the heads ain't cracked. I'm gonna get underneath there today and pull the pipe off the back side of the engine to get it up in the air. As you can see, we've disassembled all this. There's a crossover pipe. You can pull the battery out for a little bit of extra room. You gotta pull your ram air cowling off this one. Somebody bent the bracket on the throttle cable and had a heck of a time getting the throttle cable or the cruise control cable out of the housing, out of the bracket. So we've got all this off of it. Car's got 194,000 miles on it. It's got fairly decent speed rated tires on it. They are a matching set. They are directional and they are very expensive. Yeah. I decided to take the cruise control off of it. I noticed a couple other issues with it. It's got an issues with vacuum leaks. One in particular that I saw was a little pipe that goes from right here to the PCV valve. That rubber bushing was sucked out. And just like this one right here is sucking out, I'll have to see if I can come up with some vacuum hose to fit that. Very hard to know that that's leaking vacuum there unless you get a can of carburetor cleaner or something to check it with. It's come apart pretty easy. It's got some EGR issues. And that issue with the EGR is basically that EGR ain't been working. Kind of wet. Okay, so we got to clean out the throttle body. Had another little issue here that I found kind of strange. Is that for some reason I've got oil or old fuel in my throttle position sensor. So we'll have to clean that up too. Be checking the little plug to it. See how wet it is? Now why that TPS connector's all soaked down is beyond me. Except it was in a flooded state when I got it. I had to put 4 spark plugs in it to get it to start. It had factory spark plugs in it. Just a few of the little issues. Besides the pipes today, I'm gonna get this power steering pump off so I can get it out of the way to get the rest of the heads going, the rest of the way off. I'm gonna pull that bolt and see if I can use a wobble on it, because that bolt's right there. I'm pretty sure I can use a wobble on it without dropping the engine or raising the engine. Sorry, I'll be raising the engine. I'm pretty sure I can do it with a fancy tool. Yes, this little project was unexpected, but hey, when you buy an auction car, that's what you get sometimes. This was a no key, no start. And I didn't pay very much money for it. The wheels and tires on it are worth about $300. Because they are directional and they are in good shape. I bought another auction car, same auction. No key, no start. And it's got a shelled engine in it. It's a pretty nice looking car. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. My last auction car got me. I'll be lucky if I can get my money back on that one. So anyway, we are working on this Grand Am. And we're going to do a little bit more work on it there. They're hopefully be more video. I have more time to post video. I don't really mess with posting video very much. There's your cruise control. I'd recommend taking that on out of the way too. Your cross pipe over the top of the engine. There's your little pipe. You got your control module, the alternator, all your clips for your air induction, and the exhaust parts are in the back besides the two pieces I got up there. But yeah, I'm going after that pipe, that manifold right there, that power steering pump. We've got the antifreeze drained. You can actually take that head off without pulling that manifold. At least that's what I'm understanding. What it looks like too. Take it out of there. Then, if you have to, take your manifold off. I don't want to take that manifold off on that engine. I want my impact on it. I use an impact on these old rusty bolts on these manifolds. You're a lot more likely going to get them out, in my opinion. If you do, soak them down with a little bit of penetrating oil and use an impact. You got the standard stripped out battery hold down too. I'll have to fix that. So much here to fix. I got my fuel pressure regulator in today, so when I put it back together, I'll have a good pressure regulator that ain't leaking gas up that vacuum line into my intake manifold. Lots and lots of fun. And this is my first 3400 GM major repair. I've done some repairs on some 3100s, but never to this extent. I'm not real fond of this engine. I do prefer a 3.8. But this one actually looks pretty good, except that them gaskets are leaking. And you know what I'm going to be doing today? I'm going to be test firing that boat. Working on the old Grand Am GT. I might get a couple hours. It's a pretty nice day. Out here in the old shop. Be out here in the shop all day, it looks like. I'm going to say hi to Rosie. Hey, Rosie! What are you doing, dog? Rosie, Rosie! Rosie's my pet. And the other auction car. 180,000 miles. And shelled at 3,800. That's what happens when you don't put no oil in them, boys. Girls, keep the oil in them. Keep it clean. It'll last forever. It's got really good tires on it, too. Hey, Rosie! What's she doing? What's she doing? Wah! Daddy's Rosie girl. So pretty. Yeah, I like this car because the interior is pretty decent shape. Leather. Yeah, it's supposed to be leather. Probably synthetic leather. And these are nice cars with heated seats. Yeah, buddy. Got a couple little gouges in the driver's seat. Other than the fact that the guy likes his stereo. I can't tell you how much I paid for these cars. It's against the rules. Generally too much. And the people at the auctions are kind of crazy sometimes. So I'm like, I don't know how you're going to make any money on that. And they don't. So anyway, out here in Blanchard, USA, fixing to go to work.